my nacho babes. What's up, y'all? Oh my gosh. So, today is my anniversary. It's Thursday, the 11th, the day that I'm recording. It's my anniversary, y'all. So, um, what I gotta say about it? So, today we went to a restaurant called The Grill at the Wharf in DC. And y'all, so a lot of times when I go to restaurants, like, or just places out, period, I get carded. I don't mind that. And a lot of times people think that I'm way younger than what I am. I guess because of how I sound. And then, like, let me just show y'all. Like, I have a little baby face, but I have my lashes on today. Like, I don't get it. So, yes. So, I'm at this restaurant with my boyfriend. So, first of all, let me tell you. I'm a simple girl. I really just wanted to go to Crafty. I wanted some seafood. I wanted a seafood bowl. But my boyfriend, he booked this reservation. He handled all the shit. He wanted to do something special for our anniversary, so I let him lead as I should. And he's filmed this restaurant on TikTok, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw they had some good stuff on the menu. It was a lot of black people there. Like, it just felt like, I just wanted to try it." So I was like, "Let me be optimistic, because when you really craving for something, I was craving for a seafood bowl. Like, I wanted a super spicy. Like, I've been wanting something spicy for the last couple of days, and we've really been penny pitching because we're like a couple days away from our vacation. So like, we've really been penny pitching or whatever." And just been trying to, like, just eat in the house. What Every time I make money, I'm just trying to keep it in my account. Not spend too much. Y'all get it? Like, I'm not rich. I'm in no way, shape, or form am I trying to display as if I'm rich or portray as if I'm rich. I hope y'all don't get that from me. I hope y'all get, like, okay, down to earth, relatable. Working her way up to getting her coins up. Um, Stage of my life. That's the stage of my life that I'm in. So we pretty much just been like penny pinching for real. But it was our anniversary, and we didn't want to count our anniversary out. I wanted to do the photo shoot. We didn't get to do the photo shoot. It was just going to be too much. We were trying to stick to a budget. So we went to dinner. And I love going to dinner with my man because I just be like staring at him. I just be so in love, and we just have conversation. Today we actually put our phones down and we just talked, but we could tell, like, the vibe was just off. So from the get go, it was like the guy, he just was like, "Can I get y'all something to drink?" Regular shit. But this was a nicer restaurant. Let me say that. This was a pricier restaurant. It was a nicer restaurant. And I'm not really a fancy restaurant type of girl. I'm not saying that I take me to Applebee's and stuff like that. But, like, Crafty to me is good enough. Like, I'm not a person that needs to go to, like, these upscale places and let's pretend like we're living this life and have this small talk conversation about a whole bunch of bullshit, because that's what they be doing. They just be talking about nothing, and they just be sitting in there and they're just putting their little napkins on there. I'm not that girl. I'm the girl. I'm gonna get in there, eat my seafood, make all type of noises, smack that shit, smack my, like, I came to eat. I gets down. I do not play, as you can see. So it's just like we came to enjoy ourselves, and the vibes was just off. They were treating us as if we couldn't afford the meal, and which we could. Why would I'm First of all, I worked in the tipping industry and the service industry for a lot of years. So I understand, like, I never go to a place that I can't afford to go to, and I never go to a place that I can't afford to go to and tip. So I feel like he thought, because I think he looked at me as if I was younger, and he was just like, "What are they doing here? Like, this is not." And then I didn't get the attire right, because the one day that we was going to go there, everybody was dressed like they just came from a sports game. It's an American style restaurant, but they sell steaks and stuff like that. So, you know, I asked them before we left, because I was having a moment. I'm having one of those moments. Like, every time I go somewhere, I feel like I need to have an outfit for the occasion. And I just felt like I didn't have nothing to wear. When I tell y'all, I told y'all the last episode, I threw so many clothes away. I really threw a lot of shit away, but it wasn't like I threw shit away to get more shit. I just threw so much shit away because I was just like, I don't wear it anyway. It's not the season for this. And, by the time the summer comes, I could buy more shit. In a couple months, I could buy a lot more clothes, but as for right now, I don't need this stuff because I have so much clothes and like nowhere to put it. I just folded. Y'all don't know how much clothes I folded just like 2 days ago. I caught myself trying to clean up, like just get myself in better spirits because I feel like sometimes when I'm like down, feeling like I'm trying to figure out things, like, because a lot of times I just be thinking like, oh my God, how we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? How we gonna do that? And even though I know every single time God makes a way for us, every single time God comes through, we figure it out every single time. Well, my boyfriend be figuring out. I don't know how he do it, but he do it. But but I'm saying like. I be stressed out like, oh my God, are we gonna be able to afford this? Are we gonna be able to afford that? Are we gonna be able to do this? Are we gonna be able to do that? Should we be doing this? Like, I just be second guessing everything, and he just be like, calm down, girl. I got you. And when I say he, I mean God and my boyfriend, because they both be like, calm down, sis. I got you. So it was like, I was really, today just really sucked because I was so excited. We went out, but when we got to the restaurant and the vibes was off, and like he wasn't really coming to our table at all. Like once I ordered everything at the same time because we looked at the menu before we got there, so we knew what we wanted. We don't eat a lot of like different shit. I don't eat steak, I don't eat pork, I don't eat a lot of things. So I knew I was going to get the crab cakes, and he knew he was getting salmon, and he was getting the Gulf shrimp meal thing combo, whatever he got. So we already knew what we were getting. So off the rip, I was just like, yeah, I got this drink, I got a drink. He got, he don't drink, so he got a lemonade. And we got our drinks. And I was just like, yeah, we're ready to order. We ordered our appetizer and our food at the same time. And it was like after we ordered and he put the silverware down, he never came back. My boyfriend was like, can I get a lemonade when you come back or whatever? He never came back. Meanwhile, at the other table, he's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They're not even calling him. He just coming. He's reading shit off. Like he was reading the menu to them and all this stuff. Like he was doing a whole bunch of extra shit. It was like every other table. Like he took his time. With us, he was just like trying to get us the fuck out of there. And it just felt really uncomfortable for me. So I didn't even eat my food. My food is upstairs. I'm gonna eat it when I'm done. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the food was actually good. It wasn't the food that I didn't like. It was the service I didn't like. It was the fact that he was treating us like, and this was a black man, so it's not like it was like a race thing. I think it was like a ages thing. Like I think he was just looking at it like everybody here is sophisticated and older, and it's just you two. Like, what do y'all want? Go to McDonald's. Like that's how I felt. It was like he was trying to say like go to McDonald's, and I was just like, oh my God, like I literally could afford my food and I tipped him very well. So it really pissed me off because for me, no matter how the service suck, how much the service suck, I'm always going to tip accordingly to whatever the meal is. I don't know why. I just have a hard time like being rude to people when they're rude to me. Like if I'm at a restaurant and I feel like I didn't like the service, I'm still going to tip you because I just feel like, I know you work for tips. A lot of times service do not get paid nothing, and so they work for their tips. So I was just like, you know what, maybe he's having like, I was just like, I'm still gonna tip him, I don't care. It hurts my soul. I can't leave a restaurant without tipping. It just feels nasty. So it should have been a reminder to him like to never judge a book by its fucking cover, because you don't know me. Just because I'm not dressed in top, in the latest and the greatest, doesn't mean that I don't deserve respect when I come to a restaurant. So that just threw me off. Any other way, it's my anniversary and we're gonna have a good time tonight. And I'm not just staying in the bed, but like we're just probably gonna watch something because he's waiting for me to be done this. We're probably gonna watch something and then just lay in the bed and look at each other and be romantic. So yeah, never asked you guys, how are you? How are you guys today? Um, and yeah, what y'all been up to? Let me know in the comments. Y'all never let me know in the comments. And when I do get a comment, I be like, period. Period. Cause clearly you listening, clearly you follow fucking directions. It don't take much to you watching the video, scroll up or whatever it is, and put a little comment. Oh yeah, I like this part. Oh yeah, when you said that, facts, sis. Facts. All facts. So yeah, let's get into the topic of the day. And I'm not. Let me say this: the drink that I got was so good. I almost wanted to eat the fruit out of the motherfucking drink. The drink was so good. I'm gonna go on the website and look that drink up, and I'm gonna make it for the show because that drink was so freaking good. It was good. So yeah. So, speaking of drinks, the first topic of the day is, guys, and I wish that I had someone here with me to engage with this topic because I really want to know how you guys feel. So, I really want y'all to comment. Um, if you're in a relationship and you're at the bar with your homegirls or by yourself, maybe you got off of work, you went to the bar, whatever the case may be, you're at the bar, you're a lady, and you have a man or you have a woman, whatever the case may be. Um, and somebody offers you a drink, do you take it? Is it cheating if you take a drink from somebody else? Is it okay for you to? He offered you a drink, and should you take it or should you not? I'm gonna take it. I don't like. I feel like the type of boyfriend I have, he probably gonna be like, take that shit. Yeah. He wanna buy drinks? Okay. Let him buy drinks all night. That's less money for me to spend for you to go out and have some fun because you're coming back home to me. Like he already knows I'm coming back home to him. So he's probably gonna be like, take that drink, girl. Who's gonna be mad at that? Who would be mad at that? But I was looking at, so it was a post and they had asked this question and people were saying if you take drinks from men, then you would also take other things from them and you're cheating. And all these guys was mad in the comments. All the girls was like, it's just a drink. And the guys was like, okay, so then if I buy a drink for a girl, would you be mad? And it's just like, how is that equivalent? This man offered me a drink, and I said, okay, I want to, whatever I want. And yeah, I would be mad if my man out here buying drinks for people. What are you talking about? How is that equivalent? Why is my man buying other bitches drinks? My man don't even drink. He shouldn't even be at a bar. So it would be odd if he was buying a drink for somebody. But as far as that topic, I just feel like, do y'all think it would be a problem for you, or do you think it's okay? Because I want to hear what the guys gotta say, because I feel like they be thinking like, oh, so you could take a drink, but you can't, but I can't do this, but you. And if he buy you drinks, you know what he want. I don't give a fuck what he wants. That's the problem. You think that because I'm taking this drink that I care what he wants. I don't care what he wants. If he thinks that he's gonna buy me a drink and then I'm gonna go home to him, then he's dumb as shit. Cause 9 times out of 10, I didn't drive here, and I'm gonna call my man and say, "Babe, come and get me, tipsy or all," and he's gonna skirt all the way home, and I'm gonna get home and give him some of that ass. How about that? So y'all be really the boys be really so egotistical. They really be thinking like it be one thing and it just don't be that. Like, what do the scenarios be that y'all be making up your heads? I don't know. It's so odd, and it's just like I don't want to man shade or have a man hate club because I don't hate guys and I don't hate men, but I just feel like a lot of times it just when we talk about things and we have conversations, you can really tell that guys and girls do not think the same. We have two different mindsets about a lot of things, and so guys be getting mad about the things that girls say, but the girls, for me, every time I see argument with a man and a girl, the girls don't be caring. They just be like, mind your business. Don't worry about what I do. I'm out here living my life. Why are you so angry that I'm living my life? Why are you so angry that a man is buying me a drink in the bar? Do you want a man to buy you a drink in the bar? Because that's what it's giving. Mind your business. So that was the first topic of the day. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Y'all could comment below. Like I said, the second topic is for the girls, y'all. This is for the girls. So I have a question. Why is it that every black girl that I know always watches black lesbian porn? Black ebony lesbian porn. It's like, why do we all like to watch lesbian porn versus watching a man and a woman? Even if we like men. Y'all know I love men. But I just can't force myself to watch a man penetrate a woman. It's just kind of gross to me. But when you watch a girl and a girl on them porn sites, they be really like taking their time. Like they be so into it, be so passionate. It just feels like, like I don't know, like if somebody was eating my shit like that, it would be no way I could let somebody eat my shit like that and then not like them. Like afterwards, if I was one of them girls in the porn, I would be like, "So you my girlfriend? So you my girlfriend? I'm just trying to figure out, is you my girlfriend now? Like, what does this mean? What does it mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, when you want to say no, what does it mean? Seriously, are you my girlfriend? I need to know." So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one, because why do we all, and then so it was so many girls like on TikTok, Instagram, all the little streaming sites, and they was basically saying like they have one New Year's resolution. And I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm tuned in. I'm like, what is it, girl? They're like, it's not your normal resolution. I'm not trying to lose no weight. I'm not trying to get my bag up. Even though I want to get my bag up, baby, the bag is okay. It's not none of that. It's the fact that I cannot stop masturbating. And that is all facts, because I feel like ever since, like, I don't even want to say when, because my mother be watching this shit, but like since forever, it just be like you want to stop. It's been times where I literally had to pray to God and be like, God, why can I not stop? You want to go to sleep? Boom. You want to do this? Boom. You just in a mood? Boom. You chilling in the bed? Boom. You out and you about to go home? Boom. Like, you just want to do it. Like, you just all day long you're thinking like, damn, should I masturbate? Damn, should I masturbate? Damn, should I masturbate? Should I masturbate? And then this be another thing. So like sometimes I be so in the mood to have sex, and then my boyfriend will be on the game, and then I'll go DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. I'm in the DJ booth on my shit. I mean, and then he'll come in and he's finally ready, and I'm just like, boy, I'm tired. And he's like, why are you so tired? You just told me you was, yeah, that was, because it don't take long. It don't, and that's the craziest part. Like, when you're doing it with a man, it feel like it takes forever. But when you're doing it on yourself, damn, it just, as soon as you go right there, you just touch it and it hits the spot. You be like, damn, what is up with them? Y'all is trying to prove a point today. It be like 0.2 seconds. Literally. It don't take no time. It don't take no freaking time. And you be like, damn. Next thing you know, you dead knocked out. Tired. I know the girls can relate. Knocked out tired. That shit is like magic. That shit is better than NyQuil. Like, it's like magic. So for the people who had like masturbation problems, like they just couldn't stop, how the freak? Cause I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to stop cussing, y'all. I really am. How the freak did y'all put a stop to that? Cause it just be something that your body just be craving for. It don't even be the mind. It be the heart. It be the cooch. It be the heart inside of the cooch. You just be like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Masturbation is a worse addiction than fucking crack. I swear. Cause I could do that shit hella times a day. And we gonna leave it at that. And I'm not telling y'all my business. So now we're gonna get right into the trending topic tea. So the first thing I want to say is it annoying to anybody else that they finally starting to admit that aliens are real, as if we didn't fucking know? Like, it's billions of fucking galaxies. It's like you just go galaxy to galaxy. You can just go out there and galaxy hop. I wish we really could, but you just go out there and just, it might take a long time, but you can get out there. You know what I'm saying? Why? It's so selfish of us to think that we're the only form of life here outside of like the animals and shit, and like earth has the only form of life. Like, how can we really sit here and just think something like that? I honestly feel like sometimes it just be like, and then just think about it, like they say that it's dimensions of us, like different, like the metaverse, and it's like multiple of us is living different lives, and we're just out here floating into the universe. Like, it's no way y'all can really sit on here and pretend like aliens wasn't real all this time. Yet y'all can admit to there being different spirits out here and all these other things out here, but we can't admit to aliens. I really believe, and this is my theory, I believe that everything that is, is put into our faces, like folklore, little tales, everything, like from mermaids, unicorns, anything in that such, anything in that category, anything in that, you know, I don't even know another word for it, but anything in that category of things that they have spoke to us, like witches. We know that witches are real because there's witches among us today. They tell spells, and some of them are good, and some of them may be bad, but they're witches. So why can we believe in one thing and then sit here and believe like the other things aren't real? I really think it's really used to be unicorns, or it's unicorns somewhere. somewhere in some universes, someday, or sometimes, probably unicorns floating around right now. I really believe in mermaids. Like, I just feel like, so somebody was like, "Oh yeah, why did you think they call us sea when we before we come into to life to us now, we're inside of water and we came from semen. We used to be semen." And they're like, "Oh, and this it was a time where we really used to be aquatic people." So I really do believe that there's mermaids out here. I don't think that they're as pretty as they show us. They're not like Ariel. I believe that because we adapt to the environment that we're in. So if they're eating like, if they have to eat other things, their teeth, I'm sure their teeth are sharper and they have scales and whatever else. I just think that why do we have to count that out? Why do we have to pretend like that's not out there? Like, I really think that's out there. The second trending topic that I wanted to talk about, trending topic T. So there was an article that said that millennial dads are the most active dads for decades. Like, they have been the most active, have been the most, just really good dads for decades and decades on. And I believe that. And I just want to say shout out to the good dads because we're not here to bash. I really am in a positive mood, even though my day didn't go as planned. I really am still in a great mood. But I do want to say shout out to the good dads because I see so many. It's like my age in like early 30s or like the 30s and then us under. I have really seen a change in heart. Like, you guys are doing the damn thing. I mean, single fathers who, the mothers ain't around. I've been seeing, more deadbeat moms than I have seen deadbeat dads in our age group. Now, I'm not going to say they're not out there because I do know some girls who are single mothers and things of that such. But a lot of people, and not to bash the women, but a lot of people are having sex with guys and raw sex with men and not taking accountability for it, and then having a child and saying they want to keep it. And it's just like, come on, like, we have to be smarter. You keep complaining that you're a single mother and this nigga's a deadbeat, but you knew that y'all was only having a one night stand, or y'all was fuck buddies, but y'all fucking raw. Like, both parties need to be more responsible, especially now with all this shit going around. It's so much nasty shit going around. Did y'all hear about that? Not to take a turn off from the dads, because I really do want to give a second to praise them. But did y'all hear about that young man? I can't even think of his name. I think his name was like Jabari or something. Start with a J. A girl was upset that I guess he didn't want to be with her no more. I don't know what the case may be, but she went around telling everybody that he had HIV. She started making fake messages like, "Why would you give me HIV?" And this man, he was having suicidal thoughts. He started to post his my chart. Like, he went to the doctors, got tested. He didn't have nothing. He was clean and clear, which I'm happy for that young man. But people was going to his parents' house, threatening to kill them, threatening to kill him. He was getting a lot of hate mail, a lot of hate, and it was just so crazy. Like, why would you do that to somebody? I believe that she should be jailed for that, because you don't do that to somebody. That shit was off the fucking molly. That was so out of pocket. Should have talked about that in the out of pocket topic. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about it right now. That shit was foul, and I felt so bad for the young man. I even believed it, because I was like, hold on. Like, you doing what? Like, that shit is nasty. But when I found out it was just a lie, she even had went on live, and everybody started ridiculing her. Now, she couldn't take the heat. Now, she mad. She like, all right, I said it wasn't true. I said it wasn't true. I was just mad. Okay, that shouldn't excuse that. That's not something that you make up. You almost ruined this young man's life. People was showing up to his mother's house, figuring out his address, and showing up to my parents' house. Are you dead ass? Like, that was completely foul play, and she deserves to be, she should be reprimanded for that. She deserves something, some type of discipline for that. Whether somebody come to her house and whip her ass, or she go to fuck the jail for a year, or something. lose your fucking job, get kicked out of school. I don't know, because they said they was in college. Something should be done for that, because that shit is not right. Back to the black dads. I love y'all. I love to see it. Black men are so beautiful when they're doing the right things. Like when y'all are being a father, and y'all being a wife, or even just a great boyfriend. Not even a marriage status, but when you're just being a great boyfriend, a great husband, a great person, you're out here just living your life the right way. I just love to see it. Black men are so magical, just like black women, and just not even just the black fathers, but just like fathers. Period. I love to hear fathers talk about their kids in a positive light and just be so have so much joy about being a father. And I just think that's so it's attractive, and I can't wait till my man is a dad because I see him with other people's kids, and I just be like, oh my gosh. It's attractive. It's definitely attractive. So shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve everything great under the sun, and I hope you get it. Love you. So now let's get into the out of pocket topics, and I hope y'all don't think I'm rushing, but I am really ready to go to bed because I mean I'm drained. I'm such an intuitive person, and then I'm like a person who, well, intuitive. Like once I feel like something is off, it drains me, like being around people that don't have the right intentions for me, or just being in a space, because I really don't go places often. I try to stay in the house. I stay to myself. I'm either with my boyfriend, or occasionally I'll see my sister, but usually I'm just in the house or I'm out with my boyfriend's family. I'm never really outside. I'm never really around people. So when I'm around people, it just takes a lot out of me. And I think it upset me most, not because I didn't like the environment, but because my boyfriend really wanted the night to be perfect, and I could tell because he was just like, "Yeah, like this is a holiday. Like I wanna reserve the restaurant." He reserved it. He did. He went the extra mile. He looked up restaurants. He was on TikTok. I didn't even fucking know. He like doing all this extra shit, and I could tell like he just wanted this day to go so well for me, just to make me happy, and it didn't go as planned. And I just don't want him to feel like, oh, we should have did what you wanted to do. I don't want him to feel like that. So it just really bumped me out because it's like, oh, my poor baby. Anyway, so the first out of pocket topic is pen pal and jail niggas and marrying them. So it was this girl. She met a guy over the jail, and she was just pen paling him. She was sending him comments. Sorry, she was talking to him on the phone. She never met him. She never seen him. She didn't visit him or nothing. They just used to write each other and stuff like that. So she got an apartment. She waited for him to come home. She was loyal, all that. She was trying to be locked down. She thought they was gonna get married. I think they actually did go on to get married, but he came home. He started beating her up. He started fucking her apartment up. Like he treated her bad. He was cheating on her, yada yada. And she was just saying like, damn, I really thought because I held it down, because I gave the money, because I spent the time, I'm on the phone with you, I'm writing you, I'm going to extra mile, I made sure you had a place to come home to. I let him put shit in my name, and he just fucked my shit up. He fucked my apartment up. He fucked my credit up, and he fucked me up. And it's just like, a lot of us ladies need to learn to have self-worth. And it's not to say that jail niggas don't deserve love too, because it's some real niggas in jail, but you didn't know him. What did you really expect? This man came home for abuse, assault, and all those type of things. Did you think that that little bit of jail time was really going to reform that nigga? Fuck no. That nigga was probably like, oh hell yeah, I got a bitch to come home to. Like, yeah, like I'm ready to dog the shit out of her. Da, 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 da. You know how niggas be talking. I feel bad for her, but I don't, because it's like, you got to do better. And if you knew better, baby, you would have did better. So the second out of pocket topic I want to talk about, and I'm really upset about this because this New York hairstylist was under heat after charging people with autism an extra $100 for being service, and that is crazy to me because, first of all, you mean to tell me? First of all, you mean to tell me if I have a mental illness that I cannot change? And it's not like autistic people are a burden, because I've met some autistic people that be just really like normal in plain sight. You really wouldn't know unless they told you, or unless you paid attention to their patterns and shit like that. But some of them are, okay with being doing, they live their regular lives. So And then that is you profiling me. You're basically saying that if I have special needs, I need to pay up. I need to pay for my mental illness. That shit is crazy. Not mental illness or whatever you want to call it. That is so crazy to me. And I'm glad that somebody went on there, screenshot her damn, whatever it was, her booking site. I'm glad they screenshot it and posted that because she was probably getting away with that for a minute and nobody had nothing to say. And she was just like, okay, but people with autism, you gotta go the extra mile, you gotta do this, you gotta be patient, you gotta. That's anybody, bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am. Or if I come in here, if I come to your salon because I'm not autistic, you don't gotta be patient with me. These hairstylists is ruthless with their payments. Like when I tell y'all, I literally had a girl. She booked me for twist because I did somebody else twist this week, and she was like, "Oh, I want those boho twists," and I was like, "Girl, I got you." And then she was asking about my deposits and stuff like that. I was like, honestly, I'm a mobile braider. I don't do hair that often. I don't have a deposit. Like I don't make people pay a deposit. But you can. She wanted to because she getting her hair done now, and she wanted to make sure that whenever day she want to come that I was going to be there, but I'm going to be there. Like I've never bailed on a hair, like a hair appointment. So yeah, we were just talking. I was just like, it's a stress-free environment. I come to you, I provide the hair, yada yada. And I was just telling her like what it was about. And she was like, girl, I wish I knew you did hair because I really don't be posting my hair and shit like that. I post it if I feel like it, and if I don't, I don't. But I posted it because it was my cousin and she was cute as shit. But she was like, I wish I knew that you did hair because I would have booked you before I booked the other girl. Like I'm already, feeling really anxious about it. And I was like, girl, I want all my clients to have a stress-free environment. That's how I get most of my clients because word of mouth, they just hear about me. They hear my prices are not crazy insane. I'm not trying to rip nobody off. And then my work is good. And then I come and I have good vibes. Like we just talk and we chill and we just be girls. And that's the type of hair salon that if I was in a hair salon, I used to have a suite. I would never do a suite again. But if I was in a hair salon, that's the type of environment that I would want to be in, and I create that environment for my clients. And so the fact that a lot of these stylists just be on some shit because, for one, y'all don't be having no customer service. It's like the only thing y'all know how to do is the hair, and really not even that. I shouldn't have to come blow dried. If you have a blow dryer, blow dry my fucking hair. Like I never remember back in the day paying for blow drying services and all this different shit. The things that I see on y'all booking sites is absurd. Then y'all be rude on the booking site. How you rude on the booking site? Like you already making people come. I've seen so many videos of girls who are about to get their hair done and they just have so much anxiety about it because on the booking site y'all was rude and then y'all charge for everything. Y'all charge for length, y'all charge for no hair, y'all charge for this, y'all charge for that, y'all charge for that, y'all charge for this. It's just like no. She was just like, I said I'll come to you. She was like, thank you girl, because I do not want to, I don't want to have to keep finding a babysitter for my child. And I'm just like, I want to create an environment that I would want to be in if I was getting my hair done. Now, I don't get my hair done by nobody else other than myself or my boyfriend's mom. They're the only two people. We're the only two people that touch my hair really. And so yeah, so I don't have that worry. We be right in the house. She be bringing my shit up. Bad. I be right in the house. I be bringing my shit up. Bad. Every time I do a style, it's all me. Bad. I don't have those type of worries, but I really do feel bad for the girls who don't know how to do a lick of hair. Okay. And now we're going to get right into the Natural Advisor segment of the show. You guys know that you can email me at nachoadvisor@gmail.com. That's naturaladvisor@gmail.com. And the first story is titled, Because of Me, My Friends Ended Their Relationship. Now, I haven't read none of this, but my first question before we read this, because I'm always judging before I read it. Y'all know, I be reading the titles and I be in their ass like, what the fuck do you mean? So my question is, it says, because of me, my friends ended their relationship. So people who are in relationships, nobody who's not in a relationship, please, everybody on mute. What Beyonce say? Everybody on mute. Silent soul. Silent soul. Silent soul. Right, be quiet. So For the people that are in relationships, if somebody was to tell you something about your significant other, or just like telling you, oh, I really don't like this person for you, da da da, do you let that person intervene in what you got going on? Maybe this person isn't your type, and they keep telling you like, I just feel like they're not your type, da da da. Do you leave that person, or do you see for yourself? Or do you know, like, that's my question before we jump into the story, because I feel like I wouldn't let nobody. My boyfriend is not, and I'm from Baltimore, so when the guys that I dated just was a replication, or a representation, excuse me, I said replication, was a representation of where I lived. So I can't really say whether they my type or not, because most of the niggas are the same. But what I can say is that, like when I first met my boyfriend, he was just very different, and people were trying to discourage me, like, "Oh, you guys are moving too fast. You guys are doing this. You guys are doing this." And this is the best relationship that I've ever been in. What Dirk say? It's the best relationship I ever been in. Period. I felt that because that's facts. When we sing that song, we be really singing that song. Cause I agree. So now let's get into it. I had a friend from childhood. He was an outspoken womanizer and an insensitive person. He brought his girl to tears, and I calmed him down. And so after the termination of one relationship, he met a new girl via the internet. And it seemed that everything was fine with them. The girl already offered to meet him, and excuse me, and they were in a relationship. But one day everything changed. On the 1st of April, because of some nonsense, they had a big fight and stopped communicating. And he just wrote to his girlfriend, "Let's meet." The next morning he agreed. He dated two at once and then told me about it. The last thing that happened was that he showed me a preview of the video that she had uploaded. One day we went shopping together, and only then I met her. What a shock it was for me when I found out that they had not even seen each other before in their lives. Since then, we have become friends with her. About 3 weeks later, my friend and I were going to her birthday in the in the inn. Only I was there. On the way home, I, who was very sorry for this girl, told about all this. I didn't know. I probably did it in vain. She remained calm. But it was obvious how she wanted to start a relationship with him. Eventually, we arrived, and he said he would be out soon. She didn't dare to tell him everything at once. Just walked to the bus stop and drove home. That night, while I was sleeping, a friend texted me. He just hated me. I don't want to mention the heroes of the story anymore, but now the girl is doing well. I'm so confused. So I don't understand how she wrote this out. She also has it in like another language, so she's clearly not from America. But I'm guessing she's saying that he went on a date with another girl, two girls, and he still was talking to this girl that liked him, and she told the girl, and that's how the story ended. I hate when it's a waste of a read. I really hate when it's a waste of a read. But girl power. Shout out to girls looking out for girls. I love that. Because sometimes, girls, some girls, they'll see some bullshit, but they'll overlook it and they just won't say anything. And I just want the type of friends that will look out for me and tell me, like, girl, he's a fuck boy. Leave him alone. He's a monster. I have proof. He is disgusting, and I have proof. I love those type of girls. Some girls get mad though, like when somebody else tell them some shit about their man, they be like, "Fuck you," and I'm still gonna be with them, and you're wrong, you're a bitch, and I will never talk to you again. You're just a piece of shit. Don't talk to me ever again. But I'm still gonna mess with him, even though he treats me like shit, and I know that you're true. You're telling the truth, but I'm just gonna pretend that you're not. I'm gonna turn the other cheek because the sex is so good. Sex don't even be that good, bitch. Shut up. Anyway, how do I get over him? It's been 4 years, girl. 4 years, and you still stuck on your ex? Couldn't be me. Anyway, my life is on a spiral. I cannot fall in love. I haven't enjoyed sex after him. I just don't find people attractive anymore. To put you in some context, I met my ex when I was 18 and he was 20. I met him while doing an online project for college. The first 6 months we had was a distance relationship. But then I traveled for our parents to meet, and I stayed with his family. We dated for 4 years, and they were the happiest 4 years in my life. So why y'all not together? That's what I don't get. It's like girls, like as girls, we will sit here and lie to ourselves. just to be with somebody who doesn't treat us well. If they was the happiest 4 years of your life and you loved this person so much and everything was going so well, then why the fuck are y'all not together? Like, be so for real. Be for real. My family loved him so much, and I helped his dad to quit smoking. Who cares? Everything was perfect, just like in a movie. He was kind, he was respectful, he made me feel like the luckiest girl in the world. He'd do anything for me. He started working really hard for us to buy a house and started a marine engineering degree. Okay. We were planning to marry when we finished college and saved enough money. All of this came to an end when I got a job opportunity, which he made me decide between all of our plans or the job. So he wasn't that into you because why would he make you decide between something that you went to college? He knew you was in college for something, very much something. So why, when I get the job, the career of my dreams, would you make me choose between you and the career of my dreams? You knew I was in college. You knew I was going for a career. You thought I was just in college just to have fun, to party and be with you. Bitch, I was in college for a reason. But when you got your career, did I judge? Did I sit here and be like, me or the marine engineering? Me or the marine engineering? Like, no. Like, how old is she? I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. I'm not. So she's like 22 writing this story. Okay. Mm. Anyway, I struggled to decide, but everyone told me that not chasing my dreams would resent the relationship, so I ended up choosing the job. Of course, why would you choose a career over a man? You're 22, you're whatever age you were, you're so young. This man clearly don't want to be with you because why would he make you choose your career over him? Why can I not have my career and you? It doesn't make sense. Was your career somewhere else? What's the problem? Y'all dated long distance before. What is the problem? I'm just not seeing the problem here. Oh, her job out the country. I left the country, and after trying and trying for months, he broke up with me. Obviously, my life improved notoriously. Obviously, you're blocking your blessings by dating that man. I'm telling you. Sometimes these relationships will block out blessings. I don't care if the girl be in the wrong, the boy be in the wrong. Men, y'all be blocking y'all blessings with some of these girls, and girls, we be blocking our blessings with some of these men. Sometimes we have to realize like what is for us and what is not, and stop letting our emotions control us wholeheartedly. We have to make rational decisions because this is our life we're talking about. You give up that career and now you're stuck at home doing something that you really don't want to do, and you're just putting everything in jeopardy. We're young. Get your money up, not your funny up, and then you could date and do all these things and meet new people and let sometimes being single is a breath of fresh air and we don't use it to our best of our abilities. We need to be using it to elevate so that when we do get with a person, when we do get with someone that we genuinely are in love with, we're self-established. And then at that point, you're self-established, he's self-established, and you can hold your own weight, he can hold his own weight, and we can come together and we're a power couple. We're a great team. Anything otherwise is just like a burden, and eventually it's going to become boring, tiring, exhausting. I can use all the negative words. It's just going to become something that you really don't want to do. And we have to start seeing things for what it really is, because love can blind you. I'm telling you. I've been there. I've done that. And I would never do it again. Okay. So now let's get back into what we were talking about. So my life improved notoriously. All of a sudden, I had money to buy a house, a car, became what we know as a girl boss, but something was missing. The first year was horrible, and I was depressed. We talked about trying again, but it never happened. Duh. He wrote me letters. He would check on me. Sometimes we have to block people. We can't keep letting people into our lives when we know how we feel about them, and you see how great life is going for you, and you keep letting this one little thing tap you on the shoulder. It ain't nothing but the devil. Flick that little fucker off. Flick that little fucker off. Um, like sometimes people will continue to do little things because they want you in their lives in the way that they want you to be in their lives, but they don't want you wholeheartedly. They don't really want to be with you, because if you dropped everything and came back home, girl, he'd probably go MIA. It's not worth it. As time passed, I thought I was over him and I thought he was over me. He in fact did, which made me happy because he was really hurt, but I didn't. I'm confused. He wrote me letters and would check on me even if it hurt him. As the time passed, we distanced from each other. I thought I got over him and that he did too. He in fact did, so he got over you. Which makes me happy because he was really hurt, but I didn't. Girl, he was not hurt. And of course you didn't, because he keeps hitting you up, because you won't block him. You probably sending him messages like, oh, you're going to be the only person that I ever love. I'm never going to love anyone else again. When? Bitch, I'm the baby. Fuck you. Anyway, I feel empty inside. He took all my love. I just have eyes for him. I miss him. I wish I could quit my job just to get back with him. I regret everything I've done. I got the job and the life of my dreams, but my heart stayed with him. I feel guilty and selfish. Did I do it wrong? How do I move on? Will I ever stop loving him? I can't stop loving you. Girl, shut the fuck up. So sick of these young girls just saying shit. Ugh. So yeah. Now we have the question of the day. One of my favorite parts, because sometimes these questions be making me ponder. But when is the last time you experienced nostalgia? When is the last time you was somewhere and you was like, oh my God, this reminds me of this era. This reminds me of when I was a kid. This reminds me of this. And I'm gonna tell you, it was one thing, and it might have been two. I had a second thing all day because I found the question of the day today, and I had a second thing all day, but it has to come back to me. So the first thing is, I don't know if you guys remember those like fish fillets, like they come in like a green box, or sometimes they come in a yellow bag, and you just put them in the oven, you get them all crispy, and you put cheese on them, and put them on a little bun. You might put your little mayo or your tartar sauce if that's what you like. Whatever else toppings you really like, and you just chow down on it. So yesterday I had that for dinner, and I haven't had that since I was probably like middle school, maybe high school at the most. I haven't had that in a long time since I lived with my mom. And I ate it, and it just reminded me of a time where I did live with my mom, and I was just so happy, and we would do everything together. It just took me way back. Um, so yeah, that was one thing that made me go back to my childhood days. And I love to go back to feeling like, oh, I remember when I was a kid, and yada yada. And it just made me feel really good. My legs are so fat and short that it's so hard to keep them crossed sometimes. That's so funny. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment what makes you feel like, nostalgia. Like what brings you back to when you were a child and whatnot. Have you experienced it lately? Do you feel so distant from it? Because I feel like when you just lose your inner child, you kind of lose a lot of yourself. And we do that because we have trauma and we're just trying to detach from things, but we have to heal. And I want this show to be about healing. I know we talk a lot of shit, and I know we say a lot of things, and whatever happens, happens. We talk about things that's not pertaining to healing. Sometimes it's a little bit on the S side. But I really do want you guys to want this show to be about mental health and being in a healthy space, mindset, and just, let that unleash that inner child. She's screaming, he's screaming to come out. He wants to talk to you. He's connected with you, like everything you do. He's just like, damn, like, did we do this yet? Are we here? Like, remember when we used to talk about this? Like, well, how did that go? They want to connect with you. They really do. And you have to unleash it sometimes. You got to go back down memory lane. You gotta just take yourself back down there sometimes because it just feels good and it feels really healing. You gotta cleanse the soul. Anyway, so yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys oh so much. Happy anniversary to my man. And happy Saturday. Love you. Bye.